Hello, it's Miss Cadis here. We're going to talk about energy today. The very first thing we're going to do is I'm going to go through a brief reminder of what we talked about and the different forms of energy. First of all, what is energy? Energy is anything that has the potential to create change and do work. These are our vocabulary cards that we did, so none of this should be new to you. We're just reviewing so that you can get an idea of what we're going to have you do when we're done with this. So energy is all around us. We talked about 5 major forms of energy, the first being sound energy. Sound energy is primarily vibrations. Vibrations is what creates sound. And we showed you guys examples by using the tuning fork, and the vibrations from that will make the water spill everywhere in the beaker, the glitter jump, and you also got to listen to the tuning fork real close in your ear. But sound can be people talking, laughing, animals, anything around us that creates sound is a form of sound energy. Secondly, we're going to talk about light energy. That is the energy carried by light. The really cool thing about light is that light is made up of all different colors, and when they all combine, that's when we get white light. That is super fascinating to me, and I hope you guys found it just as fascinating. We showed you this with a prism, and we broke or refracted light rays or beams of light, rays of light, however you want to call it. We broke them or bent them, and it allowed us to see the different colors of the rainbow. Therefore, when they join back together, that's how we get white light. I think that's amazing. But light energy is all around us as well, and we'll see that from the sun, fires, flashlights, light bulbs. A great source of light energy is photosynthesis in plants. And again, you guys know without plants, we wouldn't be able to survive. Third, we're going to talk about thermal energy. Thermal energy is related to temperature of an object. The heat, fire again can be a source of thermal energy. The sun again is a source of thermal energy. Electricity can be conducted or turned into thermal energy as well. So we have thermal energy all around us. That is going to be what's related to temperature. Mechanical energy is what we also talked about. That is the energy that an object has because of its motion or position. Specifically with mechanical energy, it's one object that moves because of another as well. We have kinetic energy, which is a part of mechanical energy, and that is when an object is currently in motion. The opposite of that is potential energy, so when the object is not moving, but it has the potential to begin moving as part of mechanical energy. We gave you guys some examples of some mechanical energy on these slides. Some other examples include water in motion, tides, windmills that produce or power generators because of wind, the wind turbines, bicycles, the gears in bicycles, they're powered by us. You got it? That is mechanical energy. Last but not least, we're going to talk about electrical energy. It is the energy produced by electrical charges. It's all around us as well. Cell phones, your iPads, lightning is electrical energy, batteries, static electricity when you rub your socks on the carpet and you shock your brother or sister. Most everything we use technology-wise these days has some sort of electrical energy within it. So what we are going to do is, based on the 5 types of energy that we have talked about for the past week or so, I want you to think about what form of energy you think is the most useful. Thermal, light, electrical, sound, and mechanical are your choices. And what your assignment is you have to go to either my website or Mrs. Cummings' website, whomever your science teacher is, and you have to blog about your form of energy that you think is the most useful. So when you've done that, hopefully you can respond and have conversations with your classmates about what's going on. We'll do the same, and you might even find out what form of energy Ms. Cummings and I think is the most useful as well. Obviously, we need them all, but think creatively and determine what you think is the most useful energy. All right, that's about all. Thanks. See you tomorrow.